Let's get this over with.
Out of the
Fuz Ro D-oh!
The maggot comes off. Make them
Come in,
please.
From there. Mother.
as far north as I've ever been, and I have no intentions of coming here again. I'll give you that one. Goddamn savages. Can't even say good witchmen's a dead witchman. Bastards no necromancy.
Please. From flesh.
Let's keep moving.
Out of the dust.
Fuz Ro D-oh!
Please. From the flesh.
Far north as I've ever been, and I have no intentions of coming here again.
Out of the darkness. I am
Careful! You wouldn't want to hurt my
Mother. To the foot.
Back down!
Part of him was.
Step aside. Let's get this over with before we freeze to death. Let's keep moving. Goddamn savages. Can't even say good witchmen's a dead witchman. Bastards no necromancy. Far north as I've ever been. I have no intentions of coming here.
Fuz
Now,
Ro D-oh!
Let's get this over with before we freeze to death.
Out of the darkness. Another child free from mortal shadow. Ending silence.
So big.
From their immortal mother.
You don't look so tough to me.
Don't hang around. Come on now, don't be shy. I'll piss on your corpse. Let's not linger. This place feels all kinds of not right. Let's keep moving. As far north as I've ever been. And I have no intentions of coming here again.
Careful not to torch anything important. Yes. And what might you need? Hmm?
Draw your last. Let's keep moving.
I'm not sure that's the last of them, though. You should get Rados back to Arnima.
Savages.
I'm not sure that's the last of them, though. You should get Rados back to Arnima. Don't cause any trouble now.
Yeah.
Metal.
Scully. God, stench.
Bet you equip, don't you?
Yes? Did you want something?
Make yourself busy. Those witchmen, we know the prince, or
Yes,
queen they're working
let's
for.
go.
It was Namira. That thing was an envoy. And I know it's not much, but take this for escorting Rados up here. We got shook down by some of the exiles, and we didn't want more trouble. The priest back in Arnima needs to have a word with you concerning your retrieval of the Lord's amulet, and some other matters. It sounded urgent. Yes, and I fear we may be correct. We've had our suspicions that the Mistress of Decay was running amok amongst the savages. Just looking at the Hagravens gives away Namira's influence within that tribe. I assume you ran into the matriarchs, yes? They are the beings who wrought that wretched winged terror into our realm. They're being used as conduits for Namira's malice. They also turn man to beast through their horrific rituals. I've been dreading the day they used their power to summon entities of that scale. I must also ask you something. Please refrain from sharing the information you're about to hear with anyone else. I needed to ask, that necklace you retrieved from the burrows up the valley, was there a strange inscription on it? Kinnereth preserve us. I hope this is a coincidence and nothing more. If the worst of this news is indeed true, it would at least give some rationale behind the recent witchmen activity, and their theft of the amulet. I've spoken to the governing priest at the Pantheon upon Evermore. We have reason to believe the Lord here has had dealings with Namira. No more information than that, though, I'm afraid. We're dumbstruck as to why he would ever want to associate with such a morbid deity. Head for the Archpriest in Evermore. King Sigmund has put feet on the ground against Mortiphane in response to the unrest he's causing.
Make yourself busy.
Yes, I'm listening.
Get on with it. Oh, I've heard of your exploits already. Forgive me. I mistook you for another pilgrim, and please, that town is Ravenspring. I'll never understand why you pushed for that label, Anima. Has a sinister tone to it. But to the matter. Ever since the Orsimer sacked the fort of Grey Belmore while laying siege to the Reach, Mortiphane has shown acts of extreme cruelty. Now I needn't tell you what happened to the Hallon family. In one of Mortiphane's paranoid streaks, he accused Gopher of high treason. Now he could have made an example of him with just a single execution. But as the Ravenspring people said, he had a madness in his eyes. Drawn and quartered, starting with Gopher's youngest daughter. The executioner, which is now Mortiphane's chef, worked his way up to Gopher. What was left of the bodies was displayed around several parts of Ravenspring. That's when Sigmund and Morosa first stepped in. Sigmund genuinely believes Mortiphane saved the Reach from the Orcs, and keeps all the other threats at bay. He assumes that a more soft-hearted lord would destroy Ravenspring through inaction, effectively crippling the kingdom. I don't think we can discount it as a rumor any longer. Just the nature of her relation with Mortiphane is a mystery. The priest discussed this heightened activity as being her move upon the last tower, the Dureni Tower. As the barrier between Oblivion and Nirn has been weakening ever since the Amulet of Kings was used to prevent another Oblivion crisis. Tower after tower falling, with only one left. The only one we know of anyway. We're not sure what horrors could be laid upon Nirn if it ever falls. I'm sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. That's a conversation for another day. Or maybe 2 days, considering the complexity of the topic. What you need to know is whatever is happening in Ravenspring can spell a doom unseen since the beginning of our times. Fortunately, if the worst does happen, we've prepared, ever since the Oblivion crisis claimed so many lives and razed so many cities. We had the chance to understand how to prevent something so cataclysmic happening again. Thank the gods that we could study those sigil stones. You should head back to the town and consort with Morosa. She's leading a party to confront the Lord. May the Reach show mercy on you.
It's time, priest. I hope Mortiphane has prepared a life with the beggars. Sigmund and the council made it clear. Mortafane cannot rule. The putrid man has
Be on your guard.
nor the will of the king. Where is he, priest?
He should be coming. He had business to deal with in the manor. The Hagrid is ahead at last. So you finally had your way with the king. Why do you persist to harass me, Vulture?
Horrister here will see to your death if you try anything rash, little lord. You have stained the kingdom of Evermore with your ill acts. Your capturing of trade goods and intimidation of merchants have brought ruin to your town and the Reach. Your rights as royalty are now forfeit.
Ha! The audacity. You can place a new ass on that seat tomorrow, but the town itself belongs to no man now. Sigmane and the rest of the Reach now belong to her. To who, my lord?
This madman has rambled long enough. Arrest him and bring him to trial in Evermore. My stomach reels at the sight of him.
All of your stomachs were real when you see the lady, I assure you. I showed mercy upon you insects. I relented when the lady demanded this town. But I see the rats have bit the hand that feeds. You'll be the first to taste her domain, whore.
I'm gonna find whoever did this.
We have no time for this. You're just delaying the inevitable.
Shut it, cunts. The Lord has done us good. Runts to kill every day and hills of gold. Can't say the same for the king. Now, if you want his nick, then we got a problem. And the only way I see an end to that problem is you fucking off in a coffin or through that gate.
Sek, stand aside. Do you want this town to become a gauntlet for that insane lord?
Ninelock my heart. The skies.
What abyssal sorcery is this?
The worst has come to light. God show us mercy.
Kind of evil, aren't you? Okay,
too easy.
Find the tower and find the stone. Destroying it may prevent this evil from spilling over into our realm permanently. I and the others will follow. The worst has come to light. God show mercy.
I see you, scum.
We've prepared for a situation like this after the Oblivion Crisis. The stone. Yes, the sigil stone. I think a portal just opened in the center of town. Maybe you can use that to get to the other side. You must destroy the sigil stone. Find the tower and find the stone. Destroying it may prevent this evil from spilling over into our realm permanently. I and the others will follow.
kind of evil, aren't you?
Another gun.
Time to meet your end.
What's the stench?